Hello everybody, this is Cameraman again, and today we are gonna test, I showed you in the last video the database, and so now the next thing we're gonna do is test the computer or the screen and everything in Sarah's beauty room. So the reason we're down here in the studio is I need to load up this little SD card, if you can see it, maybe not. Need to put the operating system for the Raspberry Pi, which I've shown you all this in other videos, that is going to run everything in Sarah's room. So just wanted to show you guys a little bit about how I do this. This is by no means a tutorial. So I'm going to open up the Raspberry Pi imager, and we're going to pick the device, and this is a Raspberry Pi 4. And for the operating system, we are happy with it just being the standard 64-bit Raspberry Pi OS. Now we need to put in our SD card. There we go. There it shows up. Okay. So now I might have to blur this next bit a little bit because I do want to put, don't look, I'm going to blur this anyways. So I want it to be able to access the Wi-Fi and all that good stuff right off the bat. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and now... Yes, and yes. And now it's going to do its thing, and it's going to flash the, just ignore this. It's going to flash the operating system onto the SD card. So we will be back, and I will install it on the Raspberry Pi in a minute. Okay, so here we are back up in the beauty room. As you can see, the Raspberry Pi is now hooked up. It is turned on and working, and I just wanted to show you something else. We've got I got this keyboard / touchpad for Sarah. I'm probably going to make a mount so it'll mount right here next to the scanner. So still need to get this turned into kiosk mode, but I'll come back and show you when it's all finished up. And also need to figure out this is the longest HDMI cord, because of course the one that they sent me for free didn't work, and I sat here and scratched my head for 20 minutes trying to figure out why this whole setup wasn't working, and it was the cheap free HDMI cable that they gave me with the mount, the TV mount or the monitor mount. Anyhow, gonna try all this, and I will be back in a little bit. Okay, cutting back in here real quick. Just decided that I think I'm going to try to mount the Raspberry Pi right here on the back of the monitor. And I'm going to see if I can take this screw out of the mount and see if one screw and maybe some two-way tape will be enough to hold the Raspberry Pi in place. I mean, this thing is only about 3 ounces, so I'm not super worried about it. And then that would make... If I did it that way, I'd have all the USBs right on top, and then all the power and HDMI out the side. So I think this could be a nice way to mount this. I'll be back. All right, I'm back here. I went down and got a longer cord to reach this extension cord, which I would like to mount, but these screws here are so little. I don't have anything that small that would be strong enough to hold it up. So I went and got a longer cord for the monitor here, and then let me show you what I was able to do. The Raspberry Pi mounted perfectly, nice and snug on the mounting of the monitor. So very happy with that, but you know, not so happy with this cable management. Gonna have to do something. This is my Achilles heel. I am terrible at wire management, but we'll try to make this look halfway decent. So Let's see. Hopefully this will reach. Not quite. Looks like I need to find another longer cord. There we go. Okay, I'm going to call this good enough for now. Next time I come back, I'll get the keyboard and the scanner working. But I'm going to call that good enough for today.